So what's up, guys? Good evening to everyone, and hope every one of you are doing great. So the weather is beautiful as always because this is the season of rain. Okay, so we are back with an important topic. I am back with one of the most important topic. Okay, I was reading an article, and I somehow believe, or I somehow thought that why not discuss this topic? Okay, have you ever felt, okay, I'm just asking you out, have you ever felt that sometime uh, when you achieve something, you tend to credit it to the environment or luck factor rather than your own hard work? And when you fail, you tend to criticize yourself, or you tend to blame yourself more and more because you have not achieved that. Have you ever felt that? Okay, because this is the topic. And what's the topic? Is imposter syndrome. Okay, as the name suggests, imposter itself means a fake person or a personality. Okay, and a syndrome is like a condition. So the definition obviously is like someone who is not in align with his personality. He believes that he is a fake person. Okay, sounds so awkward, na? But that's the truth. And it's not that bad, but what is very fascinating and interesting is 70% of people or the population somehow in their lifetime, once in their lifetime, definitely face this problem, okay? And definitely if there's a problem, this gonna affect some or the other aspects of areas, okay, other productive places and things like that. That is why it is concerning for us, and especially for me, because it's affect the area, it's affect the productivity, other areas of life. Then definitely we should be actually addressing this issue. But before addressing, we need to be aware of what really it is, okay, and how it affect our personality, how it affect our overall productivity, how it affect our different areas of functioning, whether it's personal, professional, occupational, social, okay, even the self. So that's why we're going to discuss this point, okay? So as I mentioned, imposter syndrome is generally that you are being not true to yourself. You are a fake identity, okay? And person with these things, definitely it's not a disorder, my friends, okay? We have DSM, we have ICD. These are like Bibles that have yet not classified it as some kind of mental illness, okay? It's just a condition, and definitely a therapist, a counselor, a psychologist can definitely identify these things, okay? When you describe the symptoms or describe your characteristic as a person, definitely they can identify it. So that's the main thing, okay? And it's okay sometimes to feel imposter syndrome, but what problematic is when this started impacting your different areas of life, okay? So let us go through what are the actual characteristics, okay? Why we are discussing imposter syndrome? Why is it really that important, okay? But for me, first of all, because these are some psychological terms, and these are somehow related to self and personality. That is why these are important to me. And I believe that you, as my friend, and those watching out there, should be aware of certain terms, okay, that goes on in daily life, because you are really not aware. That is why psychology is so fascinating, because it is all about the personality type, because certain personality definitely makes you more vulnerable to certain problems, okay? And we are really there to help out those people who are more vulnerable, okay? And I've already mentioned, and I keep on mentioning, help is available. So let us go out for the characteristic of imposter syndrome, okay? It's sometimes getting so heated now. We got sunshine, we got uh, the clouds, so it's a combination of both, okay? I just wanted to tell you the characteristic, okay? First of all, as the person is not aligned, he thinks that he is a fake personality. There's a lot of self-doubt, okay? The self-doubt regarding one's achievement, regarding one's self, okay? And when you have self-doubt, definitely it's gonna impact your self-confidence. There are a lot of negative self-talk in such persons, okay? Those who suffer, or I would not say suffer, those with those conditions definitely keep on having criticizing themselves a lot, okay? And what is fascinating, they are really high achievers, okay? Think for a moment, okay? You are a high achiever, but sometimes what happens is you never gonna give credit. That no, it's all because of my hard work. There's always constant pressure. No, I have to achieve a milestone because this is not what I am, okay? I have to prove myself. Think for a moment what it feels like, okay? Even you have been highly successful, okay? And the success is credited to the, I would say, the environment, the luck factor, okay? And the criticism, when it's criticism is about you, that you have failed. Because sometimes what happens in such cases or such a condition, you tend to set so unexpected goals in life that sometimes are unachievable, okay? And setting unachievable goals sometimes leads to failure. And when these people fail, na, what happens is they try to criticize themselves. There's a lot of negative self-talk, and it is sometimes accompanied by state of loneliness, their anxiousness, their anxiety. That is why it is problematic. It becomes problematic because uh, with these symptoms, slowly and gradually, they are going towards the mental illness. And mental illness, I've already mentioned, they impairs your everything. From a high achiever, you are slowly and gradually going towards the realm of mental illness that will impair your every areas, okay? Mental illness is not just limited to one realm. That's the thought process. It's gonna affect and impair every area with this personal, professional, social, financial, and a lot of that, okay? So what actually happens is when someone with those imposter syndrome constantly think about self-doubt, negative talk, okay, and these are like budding points, okay? uh, every mental illness, every severe problems stem from little problem, and if they are not dealt in time, they're gonna go or they're gonna exaggerate, okay? So that was the major thing. So what happened is the cognitive or there are a lot of cognitive biases. I would frankly say there's a lot of cognitive biases that happens, and the thinking pattern definitely changes, okay? When you are constantly doubting your own ability, okay? Even if you have achieved something, you are and sometimes you set so unachievable goal. Think for a moment what's gonna happen. Just try to be on people on those shoes, okay? And try to feel like what it is like, because they are achievers at the same time they don't credit themselves the achievements and all sort of things, okay? And many of you might be that person, okay? And definitely that is why the awareness is important, because there's help available. I've already mentioned, I've mentioned it most of the time. Help is available. You can go visit psychologists, therapists, and get a better understanding of why all these things are happening, okay? It's all about thought process, it's all about thinking pattern, and if it's corrected, you gonna be highly productive and highly successful, okay? The main reason we are discussing it, it definitely affect not just one part but overall aspect. But it really affect your relationship, okay? When you have certain partner, okay, and you have low self-esteem and a lot of self-doubt, definitely you are gonna have lack of trust. Definitely there will be poor communication between the partners. You sometimes may feel like you don't deserve that partner, or you set unrealistic scenario for yourself that no, I'm more deserving than that, okay? Think for a moment, how does it feel? You might have faced the same problem, whether the severity is different, but you might have seen or uh, have gone through such problems, okay? So definitely it's really problematic. That's why it needs to be addressed. The causes, definitely causes are there. They say sometimes it's like parenting style. Just for a moment, imagine during your childhood your parents used to constantly tell you study, get good marks, be a high achiever. What happens is some children definitely put that thing in brain, because children are like uh, very soft. Children really have that growing and developing brain, and at that time the parenting style definitely matters, okay? And what goes in their brain is now they has to be high achiever, okay? Failures means they are really not deserving and things like that, and that keep you pressurized all your life, okay? And what happens as a result, you know, when you have so much of self-doubt, when you pressurize yourself too much, there's exhaustion, okay, there's burnout, there's frustration. And do you really think this will really help you be more productive, achieve those things? Never gonna achieve those things, okay? Even if you're gonna work hard day and night, but you're constantly doubting yourself, you're constantly getting exhausted, frustrated, and your mental health is also at not good rate, then obviously there will be failure. And again, this is a very vicious cycle. I hope you're trying to understand, you're getting my point, what I'm trying to say, because this vicious circle will never end until you intervene, or you just try to get, you seek help, okay? Help may be open communication, there are therapists and counselors available, okay? And just go out there, get your problem identified, okay? And if you're really okay, it's all okay, then nothing has to be done. But if it's really problematic, then you have to go out and seek help. Because I always say that I try to make videos on brain and mental health, psychology, and the overall thing is to make a better society and create a better environment for all, where we all can grow and be more productive. And if there are psychological barriers, if there are cognitive barriers, if there are lifestyle barriers, definitely we can deal away with them, okay? You just need to identify them, you just need to frame some solutions, go ask for help, and apply those solutions in life. Definitely it's gonna take time, but yeah, definitely once it's done away, you are the most productive person. You are the you are the person with the best quality of life, and you can do it by yourself. Okay, so that was it. The second, they say the cause is like gender stereotyping. Okay, the cause for imposter syndrome, women also face imposter syndrome, okay, especially those women who have been highly successful in their professional endeavor, okay. They go through these things, and you can obviously get an idea why they go through those things, because our society has created that taboo that women should only be working as household workers. And when they achieve those professional success, definitely back in the mind, all the society is continuously telling no, yeah, there's always things going on, okay, and that somehow create that condition, that self-doubt in the women. Did I really deserve it, or it was just a luck? So that was there are two reasons. There are a lot of reasons out there, but these were two specific reasons I read. And especially I've already mentioned that these are conditions, okay, they are not mental illness. But if this condition, this character, this personality is really bothering you, okay, if it can be source of motivation for many, okay, and that's a good thing. But sometimes what happens is too much of unrealistic expectation, too much of I would say criticisms, too much of negative self-talk, too much of doubt. We're gonna make topics, okay, there are some individual topics that can be like studied in deep, okay, because they are the prime reason for major illnesses and many mental health issues, okay. If we deal them, definitely you're gonna have a better future. uh, Not a better future, definitely if you are having a quality life, if you are well-being, okay, you're taking care of yourself, your people around you, then definitely you're gonna have a good life, good future. And with that, hoping that we all gonna have a better future, and we have a better life, we start working on ourselves, we start working on your mental health, physical health, social health, whatever aspects of health are there, even the balanced diet. I've always focused on those things, and I am a preacher of all those things, brother and sister, and I'm gonna preach that because that's, I think, is my responsibility, and I feel obliged to do those things, because I'm aware of those things, okay. I'm not a technocrat guy or some other guy. I am a person who was more passionate about health and health industry and things like psychology, mental health, diet and nutrition. So that's my niche, and I'll definitely try to help you out to provide you best awareness, okay. And it's practice, but yeah, slowly and gradually we're gonna make something better, something with best equipment, best team. We will definitely have a group of team that will work together, so that we're gonna make great content, so that it helps out, okay, and it reaches to millions of people. So that's the main motive. Even the video doesn't reach millions of people, we're definitely gonna reach people out there, because they really require, I would say, the awareness. Okay, first thing is always awareness. So with that in mind, and with the weather in mind, the beautiful weather is all around, and I feel like talking in this weather, especially about mental health. So saying you, saying you all bye bye. Take care of your mental health. See you next time, next video, with a great weather and a great condition. So bye bye, guys. See you.